Hello, welcome back to Asian Cinema Season 2, and this is another unused video from my failed, abandoned Hayao Miyazaki Month series from many years ago. So what you're about to see is going to be that video, one of the two videos that I never released and really should have, but I would hate for this video to just be lost forever and not used. So Asian Cinema Season 2, why the hell not? This is going to be a video with me talking about two Studio Ghibli movies, Castle in the Sky, and also Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, which I watched with my brother Tommy, which was 5 years ago. So he was, God, how old would he have been then? Now that I'm thinking about it, 9 maybe. So that's gonna be weird for me to look back on, actually, because I mean, kids grow up so much from like the age of like 8, 9 to 13, 14, which is how old he is now. And maybe we'll get together and kind of do another one for Asian Cinema Season 2 to kind of reflect on kind of like, me showing him these Ghibli movies for the first time. But anyway, you're about to hear the thoughts on the two movies that we watched many years ago. And I hope you enjoy. Okay, welcome back to Hayao Miyazaki Month. And today I have my brother Tommy in the video as a guest. He stayed over mine last night and we watched two Hayao Miyazaki films. Yes, so we're going to talk about them now. And the first one we watched was Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. So, Tommy, what did you think about this film?
It was really good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Who's your favourite character in the film? Well, there was Nausicaa herself, who's the main character, and she's the one who's the princess of the Valley of the Wind. And
then there's the swordsman who's really, what's his name?
Lord Yupa.
Lord Yupa,
The guy who comes in with the two swords.
Baba.
Oh yeah, the old woman, or Baba, yeah.
For one of the parts, I thought they said Obama.
Obama, yeah. No, Obaba, which I believe means like a old woman in Japanese. We watched the English version.
Yes.
Because Tommy couldn't keep up with the Japanese subtitles.
Well, the English subtitles.
What did I say that?
You said Japanese subtitles.
Oh, did I? Yeah, no, the subtitles for the Japanese version. Yeah, the English dub was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I forget who was in it. Patrick Stewart was in it. Uma Thurman, Mark Hamill, Shia LaBeouf.
I know who's my favourite.
What?
Oh, what's his name?
The boy?
Yeah, the boy.
Asbel. Yeah, he comes in and kind of attacks the ships, and then becomes friends with Nausicaa and joins her crusade to stop the war happening at the end of the film. So what were some of your favourite scenes from the film? There's a lot of big action scenes, all the insects and stuff.
Was probably the Ohm shell.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Nausicaa discovers this huge shell from an Ohm, or an Omu, which is like this huge insect.
Caterpillar.
Yeah, kind of. It is, yeah. It's kind of one of the main characters of the film, really. I mean, there's loads of them, but it's kind of one of the main.
There's one by there.
Yeah, that's it. I love that scene as well, where she's just sitting there and all the spores are coming down like snow. It's a really nice anime. What do you think of the animation? How do you think it looked?
Amazing.
And one thing you said as well, you said you really liked the music.
Yeah, the music was really nice.
Yeah, it gets a bit like the music is like great, like sweeping score, like a proper film. But then because it was made in the 80s, it's kind of a bit dated. There's some scenes where it's like sounds like a video game, doesn't it? Like the like all that stuff, which kind of
it sounds like the old like a boss battle.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
like Mario boss battle.
I said that to Connie when I showed her this film. I said it sounds like a boss fight thing. But anyway, so what your overall thoughts on the film?
Should we say out of 10?
Yeah, sure. What would you rate the film out of 10?
I've already said it's 8 3/4.
Okay, so yeah, 8.75 out of 10. So that's a pretty high rating. And what would you take away from the film for it to not be a full 10?
I think. Oh, I forgot what it. Oh yeah, I wanted to see when the giant thing came.
The giant warrior at the end of the film.
I wanted to see it like in its full form, not like.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was sweating, but it melted.
Yeah, it was kind of half formed and wasn't really at its full glory, so to speak. And it was kind of building up the whole film that you'd see it, and then you don't really see it complete because it was rushed for them to bring it out into the battle. Anyway, the next film we watched was Hayao Miyazaki's next film after Nausicaa, which was Laputa Castle in the Sky, which we just watched about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts on this film?
It was a good film. Yeah. Some parts got a little bit boring, but I thought it was quite a good film because I started watching it on this really good website called Cartoon HD that you can't get anymore on the App Store.
So you didn't get to finish watching it?
No, because I had to go go on holiday and there was no internet. So, and then what happened was when I started watching it, it was like okay, and then it got a bit boring in the middle.
Okay.
But then it got really exciting at the end.
So would you say that's when they get to the castle itself?
Yeah, castle itself. It gets exciting.
Yeah, I mean it is a pretty much non-stop adventure. There's always stuff going on, but I guess too much probably bored you a little with all the action and stuff. But once they get into the sky and they actually go to the again the titular castle in the sky, that's when it gets really, really interesting.
Yeah.
What would be your favourite part of the film, or some of your favourite parts?
Favourite part of the film? Probably when like the castle like gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Like the castle itself doesn't get destroyed, does it?
Well, it's like the bottom half.
Yeah, the bottom like circle thing.
Yeah, it feels like that was almost added on to the original castle kind of thing.
So like that wasn't supposed to be there, but like someone bad or someone evil has like put it there.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes off with all the roots like it was meant to
be.
But the
roots
kind of
was amazing. Like it was looked really cool where you could just see the roots and then the giant tree.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I thought when you saw the giant tree at the beginning, it looked like it was loads and loads of trees. But then when they got to the middle, it was just like one huge tree.
One massive trunk. Yeah. The music was really good too. I think the music in Nausicaa is better, but there's still some good music. I watched the English dub again as well, and I didn't love I think it was Anna Paquin who did the voice of Sheeta, because she's Australian and she sounded a bit Australian, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know it just threw me off a little bit. Obviously, I prefer the Japanese version, but most of the cast is pretty good. Mark Hamill plays the bad guy, which is always cool. That's the guy who played Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars films.
Really?
Yeah, he was the bad guy at the end, who wanted to destroy everything.
What's
and
his
everyone.
name? Begins with M.
Mark Hamill.
No, begins with M, the actual character.
Oh, the actual character. Oh, I've forgotten now. I've really completely forgotten, even though we just watched it 2 hours ago.
No, I remember it.
Is it going to be on the back of the Blu-ray maybe?
No.
It's not, is it? No, it's gone completely. No.
Ah, it reminds me of what's this called? You know the song. His name.
No, lost me completely.
You know Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes. Oh, Bon Jovi, yeah, okay. That's the song you were going for, okay.
Yeah, but then the guy, he sounded like a word off it.
No, I got no idea. It doesn't matter. We're moving on.
Okay.
So yeah, final thoughts. What'd you rate that out of 10?
5.
5, really? That's a pretty low score.
It's like in between though.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5 cause it got a bit boring in the start and the middle.
That's fair enough. Another scene I really liked was when they go down into the kind of the mines and they meet this old guy, and all the rocks start glistening. It looks like the stars at night and stuff. It's one of my favourite scenes as well. Yeah. Anything else you want to add about these two films before we finish the video?
Okay, this one.
Yes.
So I was thinking while I was watching it, it's basically like the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, it is a post-apocalyptic film.
But then I realised something.
What?
If the plants on top were poisonous, and they were inside the sand.
Yeah.
When the sand came down, wouldn't that kill the people? Because the sand is poisonous. Well.
I don't know. I guess with films like this, you can't really. I mean, the world is so big, the story is so big, you can't really pick apart all the little details, and there's going to be little holes here and there. But yeah, I don't know. So there you go. That was.
You haven't rated this one.
Well, yeah, I give them both 10. I love both of them equally.
You said 8 7/4.
No, you said 8.
I said 8 3/4.
Yeah.
And you said 8 7/4.
No, I didn't.
You said 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give both 10. Nausicaa I prefer much over this one, but this one I think is just one of the best adventure films ever. I love it. So there we go. Anything else you want to say?
This one wins.
This one wins. Okay. So there we go.
So 15 to that one. 8 and
15.
yeah, because I gave it 5, you gave it 10.
Oh right, you're adding them up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 15 to that. Yeah.
And 8 3/4 and 18 3/4 to this.
Okay. A bit convoluted, but we'll go with it. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you with the next one.
He's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause